Coming to you live and direct from Now Valley Entertainment.
That belt means a lot to you. Bramall Lane, 27,000 your people.
What happens on Saturday night, chocolate brownies special delivery. We're ready. We're ready, Eddie.
Good man.
What's up, boxing fans? This is TBE Boxing, back at you again. Alright, so I wasn't going to make another video about this fight, the Errol Spence Kell Brook fight, until, I did my post-fight video after the fight, but, due to the fact that there's a lot of misconceptions going on and misinformation and disinformation going on, I decided, okay, let me go ahead and make another video to kind of clear things up, about what's going to happen in this fight. Right? So you have some people out there talking as if Kell Brook is going to be running from Errol Spence in this fight, like Errol Spence is going to be the aggressor. I don't think so. I think what we're going to see in this fight is that Kell Brook will be the aggressor. Kell Brook is going to go out there and he's going to be the one pursuing Errol Spence. And you say, well, why would I think that? Based on what? Well, there's a couple of factors that we got to look at, when we're analyzing this fight. Now, I've heard it from Dominic Ingles' own mouth, Kell Brook's trainer, that they don't think that Errol Spence could fight on the back foot. Because I saw something about this on Ego's channel, and he was talking about in one of his 7 reasons about if Kell Brook can keep away from Errol Spence or something like that. I remember exactly what he was saying. What it boils down to is a lot of people think that Errol Spence is going to be going in there and he's going to be coming after Kell Brook, and Kell Brook is going to be dancing away or trying to evade Errol Spence or, something similar to that. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is that from the first bell, I think that from the first round, Kell Brook is going to be the aggressor, meaning that he's going to be the one that's going after Errol Spence. And the reason for that is simple. If you think someone can't fight going backwards, then your strategy should be to press them, to make them go backwards. That way they have to fight in a way that they're not used to. If Dominic Ingles thinks that Errol Spence cannot fight going backwards, then his strategy should be to force Errol Spence to fight going backwards. So that's what I think is going to happen in this fight. I think that Kell Brook is going to be pressing the fight from the very first bell. He's going to be forcing Errol Spence backwards, and he's going to take the fight to Errol Spence. Errol Spence won't have to look for Kell Brook in this fight. Okay, now I've heard Errol Spence tell Kell Brook that, oh, he will stay in the middle of the ring then. That's exactly what's going to happen. Kell Brook is going to stay in the middle of the ring, just like he did against Golovkin. And, in this case, he's going to force Errol Spence to have to fight on the back foot, which is, what the strategy naturally should be if you think that someone cannot fight on their back foot. So that's what I see happening in this fight. Now, people have heard my prediction. I've made many videos about it, and I talk about that Errol Spence is going to be stopped by, say, the 9th round or before by Kell Brook. But I wouldn't be surprised if Kell Brook went in there and tried to get the knockout from the very first round. It's entirely possible that he could knock out Errol Spence starting in the first, second, or even third round. I think that's what he's going to be gunning for. When you hear Kell Brook talking about fireworks, I think that's what he's talking about. He's going in there, he's not going in there to have Errol Spence walk him down. Errol Spence won't be walking Kell Brook down. Kell Brook is going to be doing the walking down in this fight. Believe what I'm telling you, people. Okay? Kell Brook will be walking Errol Spence down, forcing Errol Spence to fight on the back foot, and then probably knocking him out. That's what I see in this fight. He's going to, at least he's going to try to do that. I don't know if he's going to be successful in doing that, but I think that's going to be the strategy. Okay? I don't want to give anything away, but I just think that's what the strategy is going to be. I think that Kell Brook is going to be the aggressor, or he's going to attempt to be the aggressor. He's going to try to walk Errol Spence down, and he's going to make Errol Spence fight on the back foot. And I don't think he's worried about the power of Errol Spence. I think that he believes that in any exchange, if they was to stand in the pocket in an exchange, I believe he think he can win that exchange. Because I believe he thinks he's a stronger fighter. And I also believe that he's a stronger fighter. I also believe that he has a harder punch than Errol Spence. So I think that in any exchange like that, I think Kell Brook will probably win that type of exchange if they was to go toe-to-toe, so to speak. So, that's what I think. And I just want to clear that up. I don't want to get into a long, drawn-out analysis. I've done that in many other videos, so I'm just going to leave it there. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to leave a donation, go ahead and do that as well. This is TBE. I'm out.